Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. Azar Salesman.
We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
They're just a couple of good guys, virtue signaling their life away.
It smells like wet dog. We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. They're just a couple of good guys, virtue signaling their life away. So stay woke, stay fresh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point and Click Podcast. My name is John the Wise, and I'm here with Czar Salesman.
Hey, fuck off.
Hey, how dare you? Hope you guys had a wonderful week. We're here, Prince is in chat, so that means we can start the show.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I'm here in Studio Sassy, if you can see from the video podcast.
Studio Sassy.
You like that shit? That's what we're calling it
Nice.
now.
Got
But
the
yeah.
table set up.
Yeah, we finally, we started doing YouTube videos for the other podcast with wife and I. We got that logo in the back. And, we're just a couple of hot dudes here hanging out. Got my dragon here. Got my gun. It's a fake gun. It's a Nerf gun. Wife was like, you're going to get banned off YouTube because of the gun.
Nah.
I don't think so either. It's a Nerf gun.
I doubt it. I would doubt it.
There-
Even if you made it look realistic. And I mean it still doesn't look like realistic. Is it supposed to be like a gun from Cyberpunk?
Well, if you paint it black and then do red trim, it looks like it's a gun from Cyberpunk. Here, hold on, let me get it.
Oh, we're gonna see it live on stream.
See, it's kind of
That
the lighting's
dangerous
kind of
weapon.
fucked up, but see, it's a Nerf gun.
Yeah, it does.
So it
Yeah,
kinda
well, I mean
looks
with it being painted matte black like that, it already looks like a
yeah.
gun you'd see in that
I
kind
did.
of game or something.
I did the sights too, because I got to do the sights. You know what I mean?
It looks good. It looks good.
Thanks. In person, if you look at it in person, it looks like dog shit actually. But on camera, it actually looks
good on this low resolution camera, John.
Yeah, exactly. it helps. But put it back. Don't fall. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, thanks, Jimbles. Jimble says it's sick. Yeah, I've been working on my Cyberpunk game, been writing and stuff like that because I'm going to get it back on track. I've been getting a lot of people hitting me up on YouTube and being like, dude, is this going to happen again? What's going on?
I saw a couple of people on different YouTube videos of yours asking when the game was going to start back up.
Yeah, so I feel like it's an opportunity I need to take, because I like playing Cyberpunk. So fuck it, let's do it. Anything new for you this week?
Fucking hell. No, I got to play laser tag Friday.
Was it virtual reality laser tag or just regular
No,
laser tag?
no, just normal.
Mom and
normal
pop.
laser tag.
Nice.
In Nashville. It was one of my buddy's birthdays, and we went to Otaku Ramen and then laser tag.
Well, don't sound too excited,
Hey, it was some fun shit. That was the first time I'd ever gone someplace that had authentic style ramen.
Oh, nice. Was it did they have spicy ramen? Because that's my favorite shit right there.
Yeah, they had my friend got the spicy miso. I did something called the Tennessee tonkatsu with garlic seasoning and stuff.
Dude, spicy miso is the gangster
That's
shit, dude.
that's what I want to try next time. Since we were gonna be running around doing 2 games of laser tag afterwards, I didn't want to eat something too spicy.
Yeah.
And then just have to massively shit my brains out while running around sweating.
Okay, nice. Well, as long as you had fun. And Jimbo says, wait, was it called Otaku Ramen?
Yeah, otaku ramen.
Nice. Is it like one of those chain places? Let's see.
I don't know. It's just some place in Nashville we went to, so I don't
Yeah,
know if it's
Nashville
a
came
chain.
up. Nashville came up right away. Division Street.
Yep.
That's
Hey
the
John,
one.
stop trying to fucking
Dox you,
dox
dude.
me. Alright?
Trying to find out where you are so we can get this Gamer Boy water business going.
Ooh, ooh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's such a light news week for you guys that are listening to the podcast. There's literally nothing out there. It's just like a few little tidbits, stuff that we could talk about, but no like major gaming news or anything like that. Just a bunch of fun stuff. Did you see anything?
That's kind of like this how the summer is, right? Like after E3 and everything, it's just unless there's like we've had a couple spouts of like drama here and there, but other
Yeah.
than that, like there's not gonna be any like big release news, no huge reveals. We had TennoCon for those of you who play Warframe.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff happened there, but I mean, like it's too much stuff. They
It's
went over so much stuff at TennoCon. There's gonna be so much shit. Holy shit, they're adding so much content to that game.
It seems like that game is a lot bigger than I thought. I know it was a big game, but I didn't know Warframe was that big, like enough where you can
Yeah.
have a convention.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. They
what
had
was
their own convention.
TennoCon 2019? What's the word that I'm looking for how many people were there? Capacity?
Attendance.
Attendance. That's the one. Let's see what Google says. Well, we can see where it's gonna be, and then from there, I guess we can
See what the
surmise.
capacity was.
Yeah, because it's not Canadian Mental Health Association. No, that's not it.
What?
Where is it? London Convention Center in London, Ontario. So London Convention Center capacity 200. That's it.
I mean, is that the correct one?
This is the Canada. The facilities found at the London Convention Center include a ballroom-style space which is versatile and can easily accommodate up to 200 guests. I mean, looking from this picture, it doesn't look as big. If this is it, if this is the only thing.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm sure it's not a huge convention.
Yeah, I don't think it's a huge one. It doesn't look like it's a huge one, but 200 sounds fucking low.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound a little low, but I mean, I'm sure it's mostly like their partnered content creators and some diehard fans. You know what I mean? And then press.
I mean, it's cool that that game like started free to play. It's still free to play, and the content is amazing. But
I'm just amazed at how much they continue to add. They're adding another open world area.
I know, man, and I still haven't touched any of the other open world areas. We were talking about
and
that.
They're adding this whole manned ship mechanic where you and 3 other people can man a ship.
What?
Yes, you can man a ship and fly around space together. And
Wait a
then
minute.
from that ship, you can go in like teams to do like ground mission, and it's like it's supposed to be like seamless. So you can go from inside your ship flying around to jumping out of your ship into space, flying around killing stuff.
What?
The ship can offer support to both space and ground missions.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's like a totally different type of game.
I'm telling they just have so much shit that you can do in this game.
Man, I gotta get back into it. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot because I'm still grinding all the like other levels. Like
I still haven't
beginning
finished
levels.
the main storyline, my dude.
I know, but isn't the point of the game to see? This is my problem with the game. It's the whole point of the game is you craft shit, you get new stuff, and then you level up that thing to max, and then you level up another thing to max, right?
Yeah.
But if I do that, once I start using a new thing that I crafted, it fucking sucks. The damage is terrible, so I have to go to like low level missions,
Right.
and like try to level it up. So it's kind of like it stunts my progress, you know?
Right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could just play through a bunch of the content on your high level gear.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I would have to do, right? Like skip all the grinding shit and just go
Yeah.
through the content.
Like I do some like leveling and stuff, but like one of my goals has been when I play is just trying to go around the entire solar system. So I'm on like Europa right now,
So you are just trying to
trying
do
to
the
get. I'm
content.
on, huh?
So you're just trying to get through the content. That's
Yeah.
it.
So I'm just like trying to slowly make my way around the content. If I get something that is really neat and I want to use, I'll equip it and go back to some lower level survival missions or defend missions
hmm
and just grind out XP on those
What if
for the item that I want to level.
is it maybe more efficient to be like, okay, I'll replace my melee weapon, but everything else is high level, and then let the melee weapon go max, and then
Yeah, because
stuff
you
like
could
that?
use, as far as I know, at least how it works is, um, like even if you don't use the melee weapon, as long as you have it equipped while you're doing the missions, it gets XP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you don't even have to use it, right? And wife is saying in chat that Jimble's spoiled Stranger Things. You asshole.
Uh-oh.
You asshole.
How?
I don't know. How long has it been out, this season 3?
2 weeks.
I've heard that he said I haven't even watched season 2, so then there you go. Wife is spreading rumors.
Fake news.
I saw a fucking article where they were talking about Stranger Things bringing customer retention back to like an insane number, and like everybody had finished the season, like millions of people had finished the season by week 2. Stranger
Yeah,
Things
I can see that.
season 3 stats.
We watched the whole season in 2 nights.
Holy shit, really? It's
Yeah.
It's honestly it was like 12:30 at night last night, and we were like, should we watch another episode? And we're like, no, just fuck it, we'll watch it tomorrow. Because the worst thing is for a couple is to run out of shit to watch.
Yeah,
That's literally the
fucking
worst.
true.
Oh man, good morning to everybody in chat. Insomdad in chat, represent. But yeah, man,
we're always fighting that, running out of stuff to watch, because like we finished Dark, then we watched the new season of Stranger Things. Now we're starting Black Spot.
okay, Black Spot. Have you watched the new Black Mirror episodes?
The virtual reality fucking one.
Yeah.
And those.
Yeah,
Yeah. We watched those.
the gay virtual reality. Is it gay to fuck your buddy in a virtual reality game? That's a good question.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Somebody asked that, and then Chris D'Elia was like, is it gay for 2 guys to fuck? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's real weird, but like, because virtual reality adds like a layer of weirdness to it, right? The dude that's the girl is way more gay than the dude that's the guy.
It is.
That's
He
my
is.
opinion
You're
on
right. You're absolutely right. That
Not
is.
that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying
That's like the
that's how I would see it.
that's like
Not
the
that there's
the
anything wrong with
prison.
him being gay.
Fucking. That's like the prison rules. You know, like it's gay if you're the one getting fucked. I'm not gay
God.
for fucking you.
Because at least the other guy, the guy that's playing the male character is seeing a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he could still argue that his sexual attraction is to the female form that he's virtually doing it with.
Yeah. Stranger Things is worth watching for sure. It's
Yep. So is Dark
yeah,
on
but
Netflix.
but then I gotta
Dark,
read.
Highly recommend. No, you can watch it dubbed. Just get over it.
Oh my god.
Highly recommend Dark. It's it's really good. Really good.
But back to the Striking Vipers. That
Black Mirror is still pretty good, but it's just not as good as like the first 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, no. It's this season is definitely a decline in quality, in my opinion. As far as writing, and the concept is cool on paper, like just the idea, like, oh, what if 2 guys are like, playing a video game, then they fuck each other, are they gay? But then like the execution of it is kind of weird, It's a little clunky.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty valid. Like some of the ideas are cool, but like maybe not everything is there, or there's maybe not enough there.
Yeah.
to like do a whole episode on, or they're not capable of producing enough content for it.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, of course, like the first season of Black Mirror was real fucking good.
I didn't like episode 1 or 2 though.
Episode 1 was like the best.
How is that the
dude.
best, dude? The president
Hell.
fucking a pig, dude. Get out of here, man.
Yes. Oh man, it was so good.
I cannot. I'm not on board with that. I honestly,
I'm 100% on board with that episode.
I only loved Black Mirror because I was able to come back to it once people were like, dude, just skip the first 2, forget it. Like, the rest are good.
What was the second episode?
The second one was the Merits one. It wasn't that bad, but I think it was the Merits one where they're like on a treadmill and shit, and the girl starts doing porn because it gets her.
Oh, that one's really good too. What are you talking about?
No, I liked it, but it wasn't like
okay.
it wasn't like amazing. I thought the other ones are way better. Like the memory one, that one's fucking insane. The
one is good.
the one where
You're talking
like
about the one where like they're constantly recording?
yeah, they're like, oh, look
their
what I
eyes.
did on vacation and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the other one, fuck man, what's the other? Oh, the one where they take your Facebook memories or social media posts and make like
Nosedive?
yeah, that one's insane, dude. It got me
Nosedive
and
is
wife to
good.
talk about it. Like, what would we be like? You know, would you do it?
Well, I mean, look at you're talking about like the one with what's her name? The actress, red hair,
it's
mousy face.
mousy face. Oh no, she's not in that one, is she?
Black
No.
Here, just Google Black Mirror Nosedive. Is that the one you're talking about?
Let me see. No. That Nosedive is the one where
With the social media.
yeah,
where
no.
it's like a social credit score, just
It's-
like China's doing.
Yeah, which is exactly what China's doing. You know, one of the first victims to that was like some Chinese MMA fighter.
Oh my God.
He's been going around discrediting all these like kung fu masters, so the Chinese government has stopped him from like being able to get credit cards. They've held on to his passport. It's fucked. It's fucked. But anyway, this one is social media AI robot. Be right back. Is that? Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Be right back. That's what it's called. It has fucking what's his name in it? The guy.
Right back.
Domhnall Gleeson. This.
Oh, the Android one.
Yeah, where they take all your social media posts, anything you have on the internet. They take all of that.
Yeah, because they can like profile
They make an
basically
AI.
a person's consciousness and make an AI out of it, and then they send her the robot with his personality imprinted on it, so she can fuck it.
Yeah, well, the idea is they're like madly in love, and he goes, "I'll be right back." He goes on like a drive and dies in like a car accident.
Yeah.
And then her friend tells her about this because she did it with her husband. And so she gives it a shot, and he comes back and he's funny because the idea is your social media posts, like, they're funny. Like,
Right.
it has your humor in it, but all the other shit in between of like their sex is terrible because the AI doesn't know how to simulate the passion. They never like argue, and she like says like, let's fight, like fight with me, and he's like, is that what you want? Like,
Yeah.
it's just so fucked. It's so fucked. But
It's good. Like, see, like those, I felt like these kind of episodes and some of the previous ones, all of these had like serious ethical and moral questions and dilemmas to go over.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I feel like, and now we're at, if two dudes fucking VR, is it gay?
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're right. The change is like way big, dude. Is it fucking
Now,
gay?
I get that it was sprinkled in with the ethical moral question of, is it cheating?
Yeah.
It would have been better if that was the focus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is having virtual sex with another human being in virtual reality, is that cheating? Like, I feel like that should have been the focal point to have like a moral question, because two dudes fucking in VR, is it gay? I don't think that was a valid like angle for it, because who knows, if you know what I mean? It's just kind of weird. It felt just kind of like shallow and not thought out.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, they were trying to do both. Like, is it gay and is it cheating? And and then the ending kind of like threw me off, you know?
It said yes to. It said partial yes to. I
No,
don't know.
the
You know what I
ending,
mean?
the ending. I don't want to spoil it, but was like a
Spoil
resolution.
it. Who cares? Who fucking gives a
Well,
shit?
people might want to watch it. So the ending, like, it's a resolution where like everybody's happy. That's what the ending is. But the way that they did it, I was like, oh, come on, man, it doesn't seem realistic. I don't know. Like, they didn't show that they would be okay with that kind of behavior before. Why all of a sudden that's like,
Right.
okay, I guess
Yeah,
I'll have
it
to
just-
spoil
it
it. I guess I'll have to spoil it. So the wife is like, okay, fine, you can fuck your best friend in the game once a month, but
Once a year.
or once a
Birthday.
year on your birthday. But once a year on your birthday, I can also go and fuck some random dude that I meet at a bar or something.
Right. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So I guess and I also don't 100% like when it completely tries to answer the question for you,
Yeah.
because for that the answer to the question for them was that it was unfaithful, which I mean, yeah, probably true.
The wife
but
is out of her mind. She's like, let's do this.
let's do this.
Listen, the technology's not there for me to fuck Czar yet, okay?
Yeah, not yet.
Once it's there, we'll talk about it.
And then we can have a 3-way with Duncan.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but my other question is, why use a fighting game? You could make like
That is so, yeah. Well,
like-
I guess because they had to give it like a grounds for, oh, it just happened,
Yeah.
rather than like, hey, dude, you want to play this sex game with?
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true. But then, like, once it's established that, like, okay, we're down
Oh,
with
yeah.
fucking, like, why are you still playing a fighting game? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh my god. Of course, there's a
Yeah.
chance, dude. He's a hot Tennessee boy, and I'm into that kind of shit.
Yeehaw.
So anyway, but that's that. Should we just get straight into the news and start giving some hot takes to all you dudes all over your faces? I guess so. All right, let's do it. First thing we're going to talk about is Steam's new customizable AI scans your playtime and tells you what to buy next. It's called Steam Labs, which is very close to Streamlabs.
Yeah, interesting. Why would they choose that name?
I don't know, but this is the way of the future: artificial intelligence and algorithms determining everything. So, Valve has announced a new section dedicated to experiments around discoverability, video machine learning, and more. It's called Steam Labs. It's the first bits of mad video game science. I mean, this is the direction they were all going to go in for sure. And I get it, because the current way of the discovery queue on Steam, I don't know if you've ever given it a shot.
I don't think I have.
I've maybe like out of like 20, 30
Where is it?
games.
Like, how do you go to it?
Okay,
Like,
so
store?
okay, go to. I'll try to do this on stream actually. Let me see.
Because I get like featured Explorer, curators, wish lists, etc.
It's Explore. It's Explore.
Explore.
I'm gonna do it on stream right now. Just give me 1 second. I don't
Oh,
know.
like the queue that it gives you.
Yeah, so you can.
Yeah.
Here, let me.
I've seen that before.
let-
Everyone, look at John's look at his library. Haha.
no, they can't see any of that yet. See, it's only you.
Oh.
Only you get
Oh,
a look.
I get a preview. I get the
Exactly, baby.
insights
Yeah,
before it happens.
there we go. So you go to your store, and then from your store, there is somewhere. See, now it's already hard to find it.
Hover store.
Discovery
Hover-
queues, right here. Oh yeah, or I could do that.
Ah.
Explore. Let's do that.
Discovery queue.
So so it tells you like, all right, are you ready? We're gonna do it. And
yeah,
then,
that's the recommendation. I see.
and then you begin to look. So right here,
Yeah,
you-
the first one it recommends for me is Raft.
that's funny. It probably thinks you like
Why?
that shit.
Like
Because you like those survival crafting games. It's pretty much, isn't it one
I
of those?
played Outward for like 4 or 5 hours. That's it. And the first thing it recommends to me is Raft, even though like no other game I own on Steam is like Outward.
It might
Or
be just recommending Raft because a bunch of your friends play it.
That could be it too. 3 friends want it, 3 friends own it.
Yeah, so that might be. See, look, 9
That
friends.
might be part of it too.
Yeah, 10 friends own this game. 9 friends want this game. Mordhau for me.
Good lord, John. How
I
many
know.
friends you got?
A lot, baby. I have so many friends, except I don't hang out with anybody. But yeah, you can add to your wish list. You can follow it. And when you follow it, when you add stuff to your wish list when they're on sale, you get a fucking like email and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then you can ignore, and then you go next, and just keep going. Next.
Yeah, the next I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's a weird one.
You know, man, Steam needs to get rid of all their bullshit fucking mobile game. Like, there's so many there's, what do they call it, bloatware? There's so much of it, dude. There's so much of it, and like it gets lost in the queue. And then the cover art looks like, oh, this game looks interesting, and it's like, oh no, it's just a fucking shitty mobile game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they usually put like some enticing art or something to make it, but you hit gameplay and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's not something that I want to play at all. But anyway, back to the news is, Steam is just trying to figure out a way how they can get you to get more video games in your life. In text-to-speech, the computer-generated voice views sound a little stilted. What is all this? I don't know. This is all like extra shit in the article.
Well, I like that the idea that it's going to go off like actually like what's in your library and what you play that's in your library, you know, not just what have you purchased, you know?
Yeah.
Like also like, well, what have you purchased, but what have you played that you've purchased?
Yeah, see, the thing about it is like there's probably so many things that are involved with the algorithm, and I guess they're saying that they're upping their game on this one.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Next piece of news. Let's move on.
Hell yeah, brother.
Blizzard unleashes Google's DeepMind AI against European StarCraft 2 players. So pretty much what this means is in Europe's StarCraft 2 ranked ladder, there is an anonymous player not going under the name as AI or Alpha Star or anything like that. It's just a random name. And it's just playing people. And people don't know whether it's an AI.
Nice.
They don't know anything. It's just on the leaderboard. So
That's impressive.
Yeah, so we're going to see like exactly how well that goes. I would say just look at the top player on the leaderboard, and that's the AI.
That's it.
It's fucking beat everybody, dude. It's beat pros like 98% of the
Really?
time.
In StarCraft? That's a lot. I mean, StarCraft's a lot to handle for AI.
Yeah, no. A recent video I saw not that long ago, the AI just smoked everybody. It smoked everyone. I think it has like a 2% loss rate or something like that against pros.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane. If you think about it, it kind of makes sense because we're limited to our tactile hands and shit like that. You know?
Yeah. No, it 100% makes sense. It's just like in a perfect produced AI will always be able to beat humans in games.
Yeah, exactly.
If it gets smart enough. I'm just always surprised with how close we have been getting to that.
Yeah, and it's just like the way that it plays is so scary too, to the way that like when people play against it, they're like, you know, you're playing against some kind of like supercomputer, and it has like
it's way smarter than like it's doing, because it does, these AIs always end up doing things that nobody else thinks of.
Yeah,
in really weird ways.
It does shit that everyone's like, oh, that's a bad play, but then it's like, yeah, it does that bad play, but it still like destroys everyone,
and then it beats you with it because it like the one for like Dota started when it knew it could burst you down.
Yeah.
So it would, like, based off like items it had and other stuff like that in the lane situation, it would purposefully take damage to bait you out into a position in lane to then turn on you.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, it learned that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
if you guys haven't already seen it, it's on YouTube. They uploaded it. They uploaded their games against pro players, and it's fucking insane. It's insane. So, yeah, European leaderboard, rest in peace. Anybody that wanted that number one spot. I wonder if did they say when they're going to do it? The results will be released in a peer-reviewed scientific paper along with replays from the matches at a later date, but it doesn't say when it was unleashed, if it is already. Oh, well. That's it. I'm glad it's not NA, though, you know?
yeah.
All right. Oh, my God. Did you see this shit that I posted?
Yeah, I saw it on Discord. It was very awkward.
So in Detroit Becomes Human, we're looking at a tweet that somebody posted. They're saying I'm playing Detroit Becomes Human and lolling at how uncomfortable the dev team obviously was with trying to make a sexy male stripper dance. And like what we're looking at here is like some dude. You know when you're like a single guy,
just at the bar, you're standing up maybe at the bar, and you're just like music's playing. You're like, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So there's two strippers.
Rock it back and forth to the beat.
There's two strippers, a male and a female. And like the dude looks like he's doing the thing that you and like 5 of your buddies do when you just get to the bar and like the music's loud and you're like scoping the area and you're just doing that head bob, you know? And then the girl is doing like straight stripper like dance moves.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. Like I want to see some fucking Chippendale shit, dude. What's wrong with that?
Hell yeah. It's not like I mean there's plenty of material to model the movement off.
I'm not some kind of gay, dude. Is it gay if I animate?
Is it gay?
You know that's the new Black Mirror episode.
What about the people that make the high quality animated Overwatch porn?
Yeah.
Are they gay if they animate like McCree fucking
Oh
Reaper?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on.
Does that make them gay?
This is something that I never thought about because at the end of the day you're drawing a dick. So like
so what if they're doing straight porn then? Are they gay because they drew a dick, John?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if
is that your question?
It's only gay if the first thing you draw is the dick. You have to draw the girl first, and then you can
draw the dick.
That's the only way you could get around it. It's a loophole, dude.
Yeah. You draw the dick first, you're gay.
You're gay. That's it. Because now we know you're covering it up by drawing the girl. Because the first thing you wanted to draw was the dick.
The big veiny dick.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, anyway, homophobia is out there, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, this comparison, but it could also just be that's the front guy waiting for some sort of input or something to happen, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Or it could be they just didn't put much effort into animating the male strippers. So,
I know. But it looks like the mocap, they were like, all right, you just do a dance. They told like a guy, all right, just dance. Because if you think about it, it's all motion capture, right?
I don't know.
So they hired I don't know either, dude. I don't know. I would love to talk to the dev team.
I doubt that that's mocap, but it could be.
I would love to talk to the dev team.
Although Fresh Prince has a good point.
Oh yeah, please tell everybody about his point.
Prince says it's gayer to draw the girl because she's fucking the dick, and fucking dicks is gay.
I mean,
there's no arguing with that logic, right?
A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. You know, that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. So, thank you, Prince, for that. Let's move on. Mortal Kombat movie is R-rated and features fatalities. I'm down with that. I mean, I feel like this is the only way they can make it, right? Like, nobody's gonna go fucking see a PG-13 Mortal Kombat movie, right? Well, 1995 me would tell you that you're wrong or whatever that fucking when that fucking Mortal Kombat movie came out. I totally forgot that, yeah, obviously it's supposed to be fucking rated R, but because I was comparing it to the original Mortal Kombat movies, that was PG-13.
Right.
But you're right, now with like how Deadpool and all those other rated R movies did so well, John Wick and shit. Like, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I want to see fucking Baraka's head come off and shit like that.
Yeah, but I mean, also just because it's like, I don't know, just the nature of Mortal Kombat as an IP is over the top. You know? Just like pure over the top.
Yeah.
So why even bother making a Mortal Kombat movie if you don't plan doing the same thing?
Yeah, it has to be gratuitous and violent, just like the game. It has to be. It absolutely has to be. And it says right here, writer Greg Russo, who is also working on the Resident Evil, Saints Row, and Fear movies.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
Wait, Russo as in...
The Russo brothers.
Oh,
is that what it is?
Just one of them?
I guess one of them, yeah.
Just one of them?
Oh, yeah, that's the Avengers guys, right?
The Russo brothers, yeah. But is that... I mean, it could be someone else with their last name, right?
You're right. We don't want to be racist. So let's IMDb. Is it gay
Um,
if your name is?
That is not. This is not one of the Russo brothers.
He's not one of the Russo brothers, but he could live off that fame, dude.
He just has the same last name.
Yeah, apparently, and he's into making movies. Well, he's a writer.
Huh.
Yeah. Maybe he's the fucking black sheep of the family.
Is Greg Russo related
To the Russo brothers. Google it. Dude, isn't there like 1,000 Resident Evil movies already with fucking Mila Jovovich already? What are they gonna...
Yeah, brother. They're all great too. Well, I mean, they're not good, right?
Yeah,
They're crap movies, but they're fun to watch.
They're fun to watch. They have nothing to do with the video game. They have like slightly something to do with the video game, like the lore kind of. It's like
Sort of. Yeah,
It's
like Wesker's in it.
like cop
Like that's there you go.
They did the whole like copy my homework but change things so it doesn't look the same with fucking all the Resident Evil movies. Princess, she's got weird nipples apparently.
Yeah, he just has the same last name.
That's it, and he's into making movies.
Huh. Yeah, I
Interesting.
would hardcore try to ride that. Be like, yeah, I'm the other Russo brother.
Well, he didn't have any credits. Like this was his like first thing.
Yeah, were those 3 planned movies?
Yeah, Resident Evil, Saints Row, and Fear. Hopefully he's fucking good, dude. Because that would suck if he's terrible. Yeah, since it's already been stated, rated R, finally be on the big screen. Fatalities on the big screen is awesome. The only person that they've confirmed is Sub-Zero, who is martial artist Joe Taslim. He's going to be
I wonder if
Sub-Zero.
he's had to post on his Twitter before. No, not one of those Russos.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy before in like B-level martial arts movies.
Have you? What are
Yeah.
those? He was in Star Trek Beyond.
Oh yeah, that's right, he was.
I only know because I see the Star Trek Beyond poster there.
Yes.
I don't recognize him at all.
Yeah, so he's going to be Sub-Zero. Okay.
What was he in Star Trek?
I don't know who
I
he
don't
was in Star
recognize
Trek. Let's find out. IMDb. That's how you know that the news is really light this week, guys. We're going into like rabbit holes on this shit. He's an Indonesian model.
We got to. We don't got a lot of news, so we got to cover.
He's one of those rare, like really good-looking Asians, and one
Wow,
of those.
John. Here comes the racism.
Listen,
Everybody,
man, we all know that.
whip out them clips.
I'm just saying. And he also rocks a mustache really well. I don't see a lot of people that can rock a mustache well.
John wants that mustache to tickle his shaft.
I'm just saying, why not? Hey,
Just saying.
in that fucking Black Mirror game. He was in Star Trek Beyond Manus. I don't know if that fucking rings a bell.
Manus. Was he a bad guy?
Dude, this guy's been busy. He's been getting paid. He's been in a like movie every year. Look at that. Every year he's working. He's a working actor, as they call it. And he's filming a movie already. The Swordsman.
Ooh, the
Good for you,
swordsman.
Joe Taslim. Good for you. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be cool to see fatalities and all that. I hope they don't fuck up the story. I hope it's fun. I mean, honestly, the story's stupid anyway.
Yeah, John. Don't want to
I know.
ruin that classic, well-written Mortal Kombat storyline.
The
You gotta
story,
be real careful with that.
it can be epic like fucking Game of Thrones if they wanted it to be, all right? You got Shadow Realm. They have their own monarchy.
They got the lore there. It's just stupid fucking premise.
It's a stupid lore, though. And I'm glad that they kind of recognize it. And they're just like,
Yeah.
they
That's gotta
leaned,
be over the
they're
top.
like, we just got to have violence. We got to have like all like gratuitous violence. And that's our main thing. That's our main commodity.
Yeah.
You know, everything else is just for fun. Anyway, let's move on to some other stuff that is not so fun.
Oh no.
R. Kelly, over 20 underage sex tapes exposed with help of his ex-staffers. So after the documentary came out, the Lifetime documentary that was, which by the way, 6 parts for a documentary.
Was it 6 parts?
It was fucking 6 like hour-long
Jesus
episodes,
Christ.
dude.
I never watched any, but I feel like it was kind of like a revival of this whole people looking to R. Kelly stuff.
Yeah, it was 6
I mean, I guess
episodes,
I
dude.
mean, I guess for as far as the public eye, I'm sure law enforcement have been watching him for a long time, given what we know from the documentaries.
Yeah.
But it was definitely like a resurgence of reminding everybody, remember R. Kelly?
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you're R. Kelly and they tell you, like, hey, man, they made a documentary. Oh, man. All right. Shit. Fuck, man. Oh, yeah, it's 6 parts. 6 parts? It's like, dude, 6 fucking... They buried him with that documentary, dude. They made sure. But apparently, Prince is saying that all those ex-staffers should be arrested, too, for not stepping up sooner. I'm sure they saw the writing on the wall and they were like, all right, we need to start talking now before shit happens to us.
Yes. So, yeah, the idea there would be that they don't get the direct punishment, right? Because they give the information, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So and they may not be offered full immunity either, you know? I mean, they may get, you know, something on their record where
it depends on their involvement,
you know,
right?
if you fuck up again or if you do something else, you're going to get fucked, you know, type deal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Go
ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely understand how people feel. But I mean, I don't know. I definitely get how people feel, but I don't know.
Yeah, it says here in the first sentence, R. Kelly's behind bars, thanks in large part to his own inner circle, enablers and ex-employees who handed the feds videos of Kelly having sex with underage girls. And yeah, man, this is it. It's all come out.
Yeah, I mean, well, especially when you start talking about like the fact that the videos exist and stuff like that. That's, I mean, like, there's no getting away from.
Yeah, I mean,
that.
If you watch the documentary, all he does is talk about, like, the main story is how, like, he got off on the first time they tried to get him, you know, when he pissed on that girl and everything. And that made him think in his mind that he's immune, that, like, nothing can happen to him. He's untouchable. Everyone loves him. His career blew up. And so in his mind, he's like, I can't do no wrong. And that's when
absolutely.
he started just like doing all the fucking sick shit without even trying to hide it.
Right. And that usually causes a problem too, but it's you know, it's part of one of the reasons I have some issues with like the, you know, our court system too, is like, say if it was, you know, someone else or whatever and they go to jail, that doesn't really help anyone.
Yeah.
Right? Because prison doesn't reform anyone. So you're not actually helping anything. But a big problem is that, but if you do nothing, like in R. Kelly's case, especially with someone that has fame, money, and power, you're definitely not doing anything.
Yeah, you're making it worse.
No attempts to correct the behavior or reform them, which should be step one of any sort of instance like this, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to happen again. That's the goal. The goal is to say this so that this doesn't happen again, right?
Yeah.
And that's, in other countries have shown that the best way to do that is through corrections and attempts to reform people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but when you do nothing for someone that has money, power, and fame, that just gives them, they're just gonna fucking run with it.
Yeah,
you know?
I get it. But when you have a body count like that, all these victims, you know, the reform is not enough justice for all those people, and you got to answer to all those people
right
too,
right
know?
Which is why that's why I'm talking about in the past for the first instance.
Yeah,
like when it's come to something like this where you're showing this man who's had, you know, all these opportunities and power and so many people around him enabling him and stuff like that, like there is no recourse for saying, oh well, what about, you know, reformation and stuff like that. It's beyond a point of that when you start talking about someone like R. Kelly, I think.
It's also that thing, like, you know, what if somebody comes up to you, you're a psychologist or psychiatrist, and they tell you, look, I'm attracted to underage kids and I haven't acted on it and I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to do it. You know, I don't want something to happen, but I can't help these thoughts. They'll be shunned by society no matter what. Like, no matter what, they're a piece of shit in everybody's eyes because of their desires. But the other aspect of it is it's a mental health kind of thing. Like, we should feel bad for them like we feel bad for someone who's sick, you know?
Right. Yeah, and I think there are some layers of distinction between there, but I'm not a psychologist.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if what R. Kelly is would be a pedophile, as I don't know, as in I don't know if it would be medically classified as a mental disorder, if it was like, you know, girls past puberty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's something else messed up with him in the head, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's that. You get what I'm saying? But it also could be that. So I mean, but like I said, I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know how all that works.
Yeah, like for sure he has like mental health issues. He was molested when he was a kid. It was confirmed by him and his brother.
Okay.
They were
Well,
both
then that probably is some issues where a lot of that stems from then.
Yeah, and from the psychologist that was in the documentary, he said now he puts himself in a position of power as a defense mechanism, saying like I'll never be powerless again because I'm the one with the power now.
Right.
So he perpetuates it on his victims, and
Correct.
because of that, you know,
which really should show us more about how important we should be treating mental health, like as a society,
yeah,
like on both fronts of people that perpetuate crimes and people that are victims of crimes. You know what I mean? Like if when R. Kelly peed on the 16-year-old girl,
mm-hmm.
if maybe he had gotten help, like if the justice system made him get help, you know, and watched him and was like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you know, because we don't want you to victimize anyone else. You know, you need to get better, right?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you also have to do something for the victims, like as a society.
Yeah.
Because people, individuals, and everything like these cause ripple effects throughout society.
Yeah.
Something bad happens to this person, they do something bad here, or you know, we got to treat these as big societal issues. We got to help people like R. Kelly before they become R. Kelly, and we got to help the victims of people like R. Kelly, you know, so that other bad things don't happen to, so that they don't have mental health issues. So, you know, we really got to start treating mental health as a much more serious issue.
Yeah.
As a society.
Yeah, we do ignore it a lot. You know, all these mass shootings and stuff happen, and people want to find out like what happened, and it always points to some kind of mental health issue. They were on meds, they were off their meds, you know, something traumatic happened to them, and this and that. The thing with R. Kelly's situation, the first time with that girl, that girl's family all of a sudden in the middle of the case was like, that's not our daughter. The girl's like, that's not me. And they're like, there's no case here. That's not us. And everyone's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, that is your daughter. Everyone knows it's the girl. But if the family's saying that we're not a victim, we're not victimized here, the case is dropped. And then all of a sudden that dad is now like the bass player for R. Kelly.
Is that what happened? Yeah. I didn't follow that kind of stuff. So
dude, he went on tour with him after that. It's like, dude, really? This guy,
that's rough. And not only is that rough, but I feel like that's a failing on the prosecutor.
Well, it was a clear-cut case. I mean, it was right there. The evidence was there. But R. Kelly went behind everyone's back and talked to the family and said, look, just drop this whole shit. Here's some money. And
what I'm saying is that's still a failure on the prosecutor, because especially with things like sex crimes, you don't need the victim to press charges.
Yeah, I think this was a civil suit, though.
Oh, this was civil.
Yeah, but see, the civil suit was going to determine whether the prosecutor would press charges, and then there's no charges to be pressed against someone who says that's not them, because it is hard to identify who was in the video.
Gotcha.
And enough people came forward, but if the family doesn't come forward, then there's no case, you know?
Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, if you catch the big issue here is that this wasn't caught and stopped in the first instance or an earlier instance. You know, I don't know if him pissing on the girl was the first instance. There may have been more victims that need to be found and given help, right?
Yeah.
But if something had been done, you know, we may not be where we are now.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, he's fucked. He's fighting for his damn life, guys. He's fucked. Let's move on. Let's talk about video games.
Yeah, he's absolutely fucked.
He's so fucked. Capcom's new card game has unleashed. It has Chun-Li, Dante, and Mega Man.
Hell yeah, brother, Mega Man. Let's do it. Card games. RNG. Woo!
I know. I went on the App Store and I downloaded it. It's called Tekken, which is Tekken with P's instead of K's, which means nothing.
Okay.
It actually means nothing to me and to anybody else in the world. It means actually nothing. And it's made by some fucking company called Gung Ho. So when you go to the App Store, it says Tekken and it says the creator is Gung Ho. So you're like, okay, this is some fucking virus, you know, because it doesn't say Capcom, but it's actually legit. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. I played it a little bit. It's whatever. It's so like, maybe it'll get better, but it's supposed to have like some kind of like active response gaming thing. Here, I'm showing a little trailer of it. It's got cool art and everything, but I don't know. It doesn't look that fun at all. So you see like how it's there's no turn based. It's just like the game is going, no matter what. It's like active time shit.
Okay, active time shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's their take on it. And then the art is really nice. I mean, you can see the art and like the animation's actually really cool. But everything else is so lackluster and the name just doesn't make any sense at all. What is it?
Yeah, it's a mobile game. Of course, it's always going to be subpar, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So there it is. I don't know if you guys are... I know there's people out there that like collectible card games and shit like that. So.
It would be... I mean, I think it'd be... I would be more interested if it was more like a Hearthstone-style card game with Mega Man.
Yeah, I would be too. I thought that's what it was going to be, like some kind of actual card game. But then again, I get it if they want to try to do something different. And it wasn't actually Capcom that did it. It was some other company. So I get it. Capcom's like, yeah, sure. Here, we'll give you the license. Go for it. And this is the first time that we have a Capcom versus Capcom game. It's always Capcom versus fucking some other obscure thing.
Hell yeah, brother.
So yeah, there it is. Hope you guys like that.
Capcom versus R.Kelly, the next fighter.
Fighting for my damn life. Breaking news: Nintendo has announced the Nintendo Switch Lite. So we thought it was going to be called the Switch Mini, but it's actually called Switch Lite. And it'll be released on September 20th and will come in 3 colors.
Ooh, baby.
It's pretty much looks like a fucking Game Gear. Remember those things? What? It's available. It's $200.
Yeah, it's $100 less than the normal Switch.
Yeah.
It's a Switch, but not dockable. You know, it's just.
Oh, you can't dock it?
A very large 3DS, minus the 3D, I guess.
Oh, you can't dock it. What is this fucking?
Yeah,
ad?
no, it's just mobile. Mobile. Yeah, I guess it's mobile.
Yeah, so it has a D-pad and joystick, buttons.
It's all built into this. It's all built into the screen, I think. Like it's all one piece.
It has improved battery life, 2.5 to 6.5 hours.
And I think it's a little less powerful, like Prince is saying. But other than that,
Yeah.
you know, to make it cheaper, they cut little corners on quality and different stuff like that. Processing power.
There it is. It's about the size of an iPhone plus a little more, like the new iPhones. Maybe a little bigger.
Yeah, a little bigger just because the
buttons.
you have the Joy-Cons attached to
yeah,
the side, right?
but the screen is like iPhone size.
Yeah, screen's about like
maybe a little bigger. Yeah, just about that. Yeah, so that's cool, I guess. I hope that brings down the price of the regular Switch, which I doubt, but...
It won't. It won't. This is making up for it not coming down.
Yeah, I know. Fucking idiot.
This is their excuse for never bringing it down, John.
Ugh.
If you want a cheaper Switch, get the Switch Lite.
Go on Craigslist and buy one off some dude in a parking lot. That's the only way.
Actually. Craigslist, my area.
I
Hold on.
fucking hate commercials.
No, not Nashville.
I fucking hate these like Nintendo commercials where they make it look like this is how people... It's just kids. It's kids and young adults on the bus, dude. No one's like bringing their Switch with them when they go skateboarding. If you're skating, you don't play your Switch, right? I don't know, man. This shit's not real. What's up, dude? Fist bump. Fist bump.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh,
I don't know.
shit, dude.
I don't know. I gotta...
Dude, no, there's no group
no,
of people that play the Switch like this, dude. I hate these fucking commercials.
I don't know. Did you not like fucking roll around to your friend's house on your bike with your Game Boy and sit around?
Yeah, but I didn't go rock climbing, and then
mean,
halfway through
I know
rock
it's
climbing.
exaggerated, but I mean, I remember playing Game Boy and trying to trade Pokemon
Yeah.
after skateboarding or riding my bike to my friend's house. So
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But there's like some of these are like terrible. Like they went to like the
oh yeah,
like come on, dude. You and your buddy going to the ferry. You're on the ferry playing it. I don't know, man. It's just too much. Too much. This commercial implies that girls play video games. Yeah, we all know
Ha!
that's bullshit, dude. There's no girls on the internet.
girl gamers.
Yeah, and camping. Yeah, I'll bring my mini. Anybody who brings electronics like that when we're camping is an asshole.
Even on Craigslist, people are selling Nintendo Switches for $300.
Oh my god, dude. I'll just go buy a brand new. What the fuck? It better come with some like awesome shit.
I searched Nintendo Switch, and one of the listings I found is for $0. But instead of a Nintendo Switch, it's a picture of a homely-looking woman in a bikini.
Let me see. Let me see LA. Alright, yeah, it's all $300, dude. What the fuck, man? Joy-Con repair? I'm not gonna trust you, dude.
She's looking for a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's what it is?
ISO a Nintendo Switch. I can do trades or work for it or whatever I need to do, or if you're up for buying me one.
What?
And the first pic is her in a bikini.
Oh.
She's fucking prostituting herself
For a
on
Switch.
Craigslist for a Switch. Holy shit.
Or whatever I need to do. Fuck,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Sweaty. Echo Park. Dude, this is like $40 less than brand new. These guys are stupid, man. These people are dumb. Well, I guess if that's the price. Brand new Switch, unopened. Why would I buy it, dude? If I want a brand new Switch, I'll get it from a store, not from some dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, so many of these like Switch listings are like $20 cheaper, and it's like, well, I'm definitely not buying a Nintendo Switch. You've put your grubby fucking hands all over for just
Exactly.
$20 cheaper.
Yeah.
Fucking losers, my dude.
This guy, Super Nintendo SNES, upgraded with 7,000 games. And it's $200.
Yeah, looks like a scam to me.
Yeah, it looks like an emulator. Yeah, it's an emulator. Yeah. He has that cartridge on the bottom thing, I think. Yeah, see that? See the firmware?
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do one of these. Have you seen those Raspberry Pi arcade cabinets?
Yeah. I still want to make one. I have a Pi. I just need to like get off my lazy ass and start like drawing up designs.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm way ahead of myself on that.
No, not that. They sell like the kits online. That's not it.
Yeah, where it's like the Raspberry Pi comes with all of the stuff flashed onto it already.
Yeah, there we go. Here it is. It's like a DIY kind of thing. So you put your Raspberry Pi in there, you make your own cabinet, and you just upload all. And I can put Sega games, Super Nintendo games, whatever I want. I'm actually kind of down for trying that. You know, when Donnie gets older, I'm going to do it with him.
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
gonna do. It's going to be fun. All right, next piece of news. Let's move on. Amazon Game Studios is working on a Lord of the Rings MMORPG with a team made up of EverQuest, Destiny, and WoW veterans. Now, we did talk about maybe a few months ago that Amazon was going to dip their feet in the pool of video game business. And this is one of the first pieces of news that we've heard of it.
Their Amazon Game Studio is currently working on 2 MMOs now.
Oh, two
This
MMOs.
is the second one. This is the second one.
It's crazy that they want to do MMOs. It's such a fucking risky business.
It is, but I guess if Amazon's doing it, that means they whoever's in charge knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they wouldn't have started a game studio to make MMOs unless they're like, we know how to make it good and we know how to make it so people want to play it. So I would have to say they're either really fucking confident in themselves or they really know what they're doing, you know? Or both.
Yeah, I mean, if it has veterans from those 3 MMOs, it sounds like they have people that know how to make MMOs.
Yeah, what's the other MMO? Because they announced the other MMO first.
Let me see. Amazon Gaming MMOs.
New World. Is that what it's called?
Amazon Game Studios. Let's see if it's here. Yeah, New World. Choose your role and define your destiny as you survive the peril of a haunted wilderness, overcome the cunning and brutality of hundreds of competing players as you forge alliances, battle to control resources. Sounds like more to how MMO.
It's going to be a sandbox survival MMO.
Okay.
As far as what everyone knows so far about it.
Oh, you could sign up, I guess, for the beta. Currently unavailable. What is all this shit, dude? Oh, here's a screenshot. It doesn't look that great at all. It looks like wannabe Skyrim.
Right, but the Lord of the Rings MMO is what's sounding promising to me. It's supposed to be like hundreds of years before the events of
they're doing
the trilogy.
That. Okay, that's good. That's good. I actually like that.
Yes,
there is Lord of the Rings Online, which is garbage, dude. Here's another game, Crucible, a third-person last one standing game of trust and betrayal. Sounds like a battle royale. Each match pits human and alien competitors with unique weapons, blah, blah, blah. There's another one, Crucible. It literally looks like Apex Legends.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Amazon is trying to do their thing, dude. Yeah, that Lord of the Rings Online MMO was garbage, dude. Oh, my God.
Mega garbage.
So bad. So fucking bad. I remember it wasn't free to play, then it went free to play, and I tried it, and I was like, oh my God, why is this even a game? Don't waste your time. Oh, here's some images. Oh no, this is from fucking...
No, that's Shadow of War.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Or Mordor, whichever one it is.
Whichever the one, yeah. So there it is. Hope you guys are ready. Amazon doesn't really half-ass things. No, they don't. They have the money for whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
All right, next, Cuphead is getting turned into a Netflix series.
That's going to be interesting.
You've played it, right?
I didn't beat it because me and my friend were playing it co-op.
Yeah.
And we were trying to do like an all-night thing to try to beat it. But we didn't in one night, and we haven't returned to it to try to finish it yet. It's fucking difficult.
Well, I guess my question is, like, is there anything in here that's worthy lore-wise of making a show?
I mean, I don't know. I guess they could be doing anything, right? Like if they, because my guess is that they're trying to attract people both with the name recognition of Cuphead and to the stylized animation, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what they're going to be doing story-wise. Is it going to be the story of the game, or is it going to be like a new story set in the Cuphead universe?
Also, is it going to be a kids show or adult humor cartoon?
I mean, the game had some adult humor, but I don't think it was like inappropriate.
So like T or PG-13. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, of all the things to make into a show, I didn't think that this warranted any of that. But maybe they like the art style so much that they're like, oh, we can make a show behind this whole premise. I mean, not maybe. That's exactly what they thought. That's what's happening. But did you guys know that Cuphead is racist?
Hell yeah, brother.
We talked about it. Cuphead and the racist specter of Fleischer art. What is that, specter of Fleischer?
I don't know what Fleischer animation is. I'm guessing it's time period animation.
Okay, Fleischer animation. Let's search Google for that. Fleischer Studios was an American corporation which originated as an animation studio located at 1600 Broadway in New York. Yeah, this is a... What did they...
So they were an animation studio making popular animation at the time.
Yeah, Betty Boop,
with that style.
Popeye, Superman, Bimbo, Coco the Clown. Yeah, they made all those, which is exactly the kind of art style.
I don't know. I have a big problem with them saying, hey, because media was more racist during this time period, therefore using dated art style to stylize your game is therefore racist.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really fucking dumb.
It is dumb. It is dumb. There's no connection, in my opinion. Like, yeah, at the time, they were not as tolerant or they were more ignorant, you know, and the art, like, the art and all the media around the time kind of shows that, you know. Now that we look at it, we're like, holy shit, how did they get, like, how could they do that, you know? But
Right.
there was something about that art that was fun and cool to look at and is a part of our history. It doesn't necessarily mean that racism was racism was just
Tied in with it.
yeah, like there were racist aspects to the art and everything, but that's because there were racist aspects to life. And it's just kind of like a medium for an expression of how people felt around that time. So we can use the same art without equating it to the same racism. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I guess people are saying you can't separate the two because you're removing historical context from the art style, but I don't know if that art style is intrinsically tied to the racism of the time because I don't think it is, in my opinion. I think the arguments for saying that it is are pretty weak.
Yeah, so the when asked in Rolling Stone interview about the unfortunate associations of Cuphead's 1930s aesthetic, lead inking artist for the game, Maja Moldenhauer, replies, "It's just visuals and that's about it. Anything else happening in that era we're not versed in." Which is pretty much it. So this article is saying that he's racist even though he's not racist. Let's see. The truth is racist stereotypes make for easy laughs. Ask any faux edgy comedian. Oh, Jesus Christ. And animation has always been a comedy-centric medium. In his book, Birth of an Industry, Nicholas Salmond writes, "The stereotypical depiction, borrowing both from well-established graphic traditions and from minstrelsy, variety shows, and vaudeville, also traded on an economy of efficiency in which characters immediately telegraph their seemingly inherent natures, and from that their place in the gag." What? So he's saying that around the time people were racist and their racism bled into the art, and so now the art is intrinsically racist.
Yeah, but I wouldn't agree with that. That would only apply to actual depictions of racial stereotypes, not just the art style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if Cuphead was drawing racial stereotypes in the game, then it would be racist. But it's not. You know what I mean? It's co-opting old art style to have a stylistic image in their game.
It says in both it says, so when Cuphead uses imagery of gambling, heaven and hell for its setting, it employs images and tropes that were established originally to make moral statements about the lazy and savage blacks of Harlem and their sinful jungle music. That's what he's saying.
I don't see that in this game.
I mean, this is a clear case of somebody fishing.
Reaching.
Yeah, like they're just reaching for it, dude. And it's so easy to reach for that shit around this time because, like, I get it. Some tropes were intrinsically in it. Hi, bud. Look at his smile. Some tropes were intrinsically in it, like some racial, bullshit. But
Right. But
it was the exception, not the rule, right?
right, and I don't understand their point about gambling at all because the trope about gambling with the devil for your soul is a trope.
Yeah.
So I don't know
exactly.
where their connection to these racial stereotypes are coming from when the trope being used is with gambling your soul with the devil, which is just a general trope that's been used, not even strictly to evangelical theology. We're talking like long before that.
Way
You know what I
before.
mean?
Had
Way
nothing to
before
do
that,
with
there was
yeah.
bargaining with underlords and stuff for souls. I mean, like, this is goes way beyond that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what their point in that is, if they're just so narrow-sighted or what.
Yeah, and you know what's unfortunate about shit like this? Like, one person has an idea. Oh my god. One person has an idea that something is racist, and all the, like, virtue signalers, they just fucking jump on it, dude. They jump on it. They're like, oh, this is our new target. So it just gets perpetuated. A stupid thought that is just like, you know, one of those armchair thoughts that you and your buddies have when you're smoking weed. Like, hey, is Cuphead racist? Like, it just sparks this whole fucking thing where everybody's holding onto it, latching onto it.
Right. And what happens is this idea originates in an echo chamber where the idea is not challenged until it gets propagated.
Yeah.
And then it gets challenged and there's backlash. And instead of the people looking at it and being like, okay, well, is my original theory flawed then? No, everyone that's giving me backlash is also racist.
Yeah.
Instead.
Of course.
You know, so the initial critical analysis and conversation of their theory and idea behind the racism is never challenged during the incubation period of them trying to establish their opinion. So instead, they just get defensive and buckle down.
Yeah. So anyway, Cuphead is racist. Don't support it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Next piece of news. Minecraft Earth gameplay looks adorable. Have you heard of this Minecraft Earth?
Oh no, is this some fucking tabletop autism game?
It's augmented reality Minecraft. So the idea of it is, you know how like in Pokemon Go, like you see the Pokemon like on the fucking park bench and you can catch it and shit like that. The idea of this is Minecraft's world will be out there. Like when you're looking through it through your phone, you're going to see people's buildings, you're going to see people's everything out there in the real world. And I was listening to the Giant Bombcast, and one of the guys I was telling everyone about this, they were showing them as a presentation, you know, and so everybody could pull out their phones and like be a part of it. And he's like, well, if this is exactly like Minecraft, then that means I can do this. And he dropped a fire on this like giant building that he was like, yeah, look at this tower that we made. And then the whole thing erupted in flames and burned down to the ground. And he's like, oh, come on. And then he crashed the game. And like the whole game got crashed, so they kicked him out.
The very first like showing, public showing of Minecraft augmentation was immediately fucking kamikazed by a griefer.
100%.
Perfect.
And then they kicked him out, dude.
That is the absolute epitome of online Minecraft.
And the funny thing is, he was like, I wasn't even trying to troll. He was like, I just wanted to know if like it would work. You know, like he wasn't even trying. So the idea is it will be like a persistent world. Here we can look at a fucking little trailer of it. But yeah, it's a persistent world where it's like augmented reality. So like when you walk out of your house in your front yard, there's nothing there on your lawn. But when you look at it through Minecraft, there's this giant fucking house there or something, you know? Here, let's see. A
giant persistent Minecraft world.
In your world. You see that? Like this park bench has like fucking him and his buddy are crafting this park bench.
They're mining.
Oh, they're mining. Yeah, and like apparently there's the fire. Apparently you can like mine like wood from real trees. Like if you see a tree, you can get wood from it like in real life, you know? Yeah.
So what's going to be great about this is the entire world is simply going to be filled with dicks.
Oh my god, you're right.
Because this is going to be popular with a bunch of 13-year-old boys, and they're going to go all around town just erecting, if you will, just monuments of penises.
Just dicks everywhere. Like your favorite library will just have dicks all over it.
100%. I promise you this is going to happen.
Damn, that's funny. But yeah, there was one scene where this guy was showing his bathroom. That was actually pretty cool. Right here. Yeah, right there.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Like he walks in and it overlays things that it finds.
Yeah. So, or like this is his room, I guess, or something. I like the idea of it, but yeah, I mean, like I said, people are just gonna grief you
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be a hotbed for griefing hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it'll be fun, cool little thing to do, but I mean, people still play Pokemon Go, so
Yeah.
and this is Minecraft, so
So, but people don't
there's
use
way more possibility and way more things to do in Minecraft. So this is probably gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, but anybody who's played Pokemon Go knows that the augmented reality part of the game, everyone turns that shit off because it fucking kills your battery life. The game runs so slow. So it's like, fuck that. I just want to, be able to play it smoothly.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as their servers are good, phones, and it's Microsoft,
Yeah.
way bigger than the people that made Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's true.
So one is Microsoft. Two, phones are getting really fucking powerful.
It's true.
So, and all these young kids that are gonna be playing it have the fucking newest flagship phones anyway, because their fucking parents bought them for them.
Oh, so you can build something on a build plate, like in your house. Like on my desk, I can build it, and then I can go outside and enlarge it, and put it like on my front
In the
lawn.
world?
Yeah. So
That's
you can,
pretty cool.
so you can work on it at home, and then when
Wow,
it's
that would
ready-
actually be pretty cool if like your entire neighborhood like decorated their house with Minecraft. So
Yeah.
that like you could drive through the neighborhood and see what everyone's building on their properties.
Yeah, that is the cool thing. But I would want like, not goggles, but maybe like Google Glass type, like sunglasses or glasses.
We're soon done.
Yeah, that's what I would
They're
want.
gonna fucking Bluetooth to your phone, and you get to just do it from the glasses instead.
Ugh, just let's do it, dude. I want to be a Vegeta fucking scouter guy. So yeah,
The
that's
future.
it.
The
Oh.
future is here.
And the guy said, the one that crashed the game, he said that they were able to like reload the okay, so like
The
how
previous state.
or not, they didn't even have to do that. Like when you build a building, it saves in like your toolbox. So like if it gets destroyed,
Oh,
you know,
you can just replace
You
it.
just replace it. Yeah.
So, infinite indestructible dicks is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying, is no matter how many times you destroy the
Oh
dicks.
man, that's what I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna go around my neighborhood and just erect penises in my neighbors' front yards.
on churches, on fucking
Just- I mean, now I'm gonna be that guy.
dude,
I predicted it. I'm gonna make sure it comes true.
you're gonna see the N-word everywhere, like
Oh man, I
dude.
didn't even think about that. Oh man.
It's just
oh
gonna-
man,
it's gonna be
many
so bad,
educators are
dude.
just gonna fucking plaster horrible slurs all over town.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like the thing where you see like, oh shit, someone made the Sistine Chapel to scale on my front yard. No,
somebody covered like they're gonna take the entirety width of Nashville and write the N-word across the whole thing.
the whole thing, dude.
Week to do it.
Yeah, the largest N-word ever written, dude. That's what we're doing now. Oh man. All right, well that's it for the news, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We still did almost an hour and a half with no good news to talk about.
But
so
no good news.
what do you want to do? That's how we do it. Yeah, swastikas too. Jimbles is right. It's gonna be all that shit.
It's just gonna be full of just awesome, bathroom drawings.
yeah,
basically.
exactly. So
Oh
it'll be fun.
man, that just right. People fucking posting their friends like fucking phone numbers and shit
Yeah, for a good time call. This
for a
and
good
that.
time.
Yeah,
but in virtual augmented Minecraft.
I know, dude. It's gonna be insane. Well, we'll see how it is. I mean, I'm intrigued by it, and I'm definitely gonna give it a shot for fun.
I mean, now that I've hyped up all the dicks, I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
Now I have to do the dicks, so that's it. Prince says, I mean, we could have talked about how the
Someone
spiritual
ban this man.
successor to Skate was delayed to Q3 of this year. Dude, fuck Skate. Fucking after Tony Hawk or don't at me. Okay, that's it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater or don't at me. Insomdad asks, what do you think of these kids opening up stuff in stores and licking it and spitting in stuff, then putting it back on the shelf for someone to buy? Yeah, man. That's like one of those new like Instagram fucking things, right? Hold on.
Yep, it was happening. It's a felony.
Let me see.
A couple people have done it. One girl that like it blew up when this one girl was opening ice cream and licking it.
Yeah.
I think she worked there too, where she was doing it.
Yeah, this is it. I think I found a video of it.
And then another video I saw was a dude opening like the big jugs of Arizona tea and spitting in them.
Ugh.
Yep. There's. Okay.
Yeah. Literally, she's laughing
Okay.
too.
She doesn't work there. Okay.
No, she doesn't. She's licking a giant tub of ice cream and then
It's
literally
sticking it
putting
back.
it back. This is why we have locks. Like, I went to fucking Walmart and they have locks on $12 like flash drives. Like these little flash drives. It was locked up. Like, I had to go get someone with a key to get this thing. And I was like, dude, you guys have to lock these up. I'm like, they steal this shit? And he's like, they steal everything.
Yeah.
Like, now we gotta have fucking those like foil wraps.
Locks on ice cream.
Now you gotta have locks on ice cream. Everything needs to be locked up. You want something, someone has to get it for you. You can't just go and like fucking put it in your basket anymore because of people like this. That's what happens. And yeah, you should go to fucking jail.
The dumbest fucking shit is that they record themselves doing this.
I know.
Do they not understand the fucking legal implications of this shit?
I know.
It's a federal felony to tamper with food
Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad.
or any like consumable, right?
It's really bad.
Any consumable product. So I think the max for the, I mean, there's a huge range for the charge, right? But like the max is 20 years.
Yeah.
Like that, I mean, there's probably cases where 20 years is maybe necessary. But I mean, it's still crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
still crazy. I think it's anywhere from like 1 to 20 years, depending on like what actually happened in the case. Like she's probably not going to go away for 20 years, obviously.
yeah.
But like, it shows how serious the scope of this type of stuff can be. It's going to depend on things like what if something occurred because of this, if they had a disease, if they spread a disease, or if they tampered with large amounts of food that caused harm. You know, like you just never know with this kind of stuff, and that's why these laws like that are so harsh.
I mean, they should be. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. This is a direct result of our fucking the culture that we have of like
Attention culture.
Yeah, the whole like challenge, like picking my nose challenge, scratching my butt challenge. Everything's a challenge. Can I be viral? Can my baby video be viral? Like
the social marketplace. Attention is currency.
Yeah, exactly. So one person does something stupid like this, and instead of us going like, oh, what a fucking idiot and moving on, there's other people that look at it like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to copy this and get attention, you know?
Yep.
And because of that, people are committing felonies. Fucking felonious behavior, dude. I'm not talking about like, you know, parking on a red curb, dude. This is like, we're all carrying fucking diseases in our body, dude. HPV, fucking herpes, and all kinds of shit going around licking ice cream, man. And imagine like people just don't want to buy ice cream now. You know what I mean?
Right, because now they're worried that their fucking ice cream got licked by some hooligan.
Yeah, some idiot. Like sometimes you can't even tell like it's been licked, you know? Like is that a lick or is that just how the fucking factory put it in the tub, you know? It doesn't have like a foil seal like those things.
Yeah, might as well start having seals on all your products and check them, you know, make sure they're sealed before you take them to checkout.
Yeah. Exactly. So like the solution is to put seals on it. So like
on everything.
We previously didn't need it and now we need it only because there's people that lick ice cream. And then the second thing that's going to happen is people are going to start fucking I didn't even know Mario was here. Nice. People are going to start locking things up. You're going to need to go find someone and then he's going to be like, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. I'm with another customer. And it's like, dude, I just want to fucking buy a flash drive. It's there. I'll go ring it up. Like, not only did he have to open the thing for me, he had to walk me to the register and ring it up.
Right.
So
he
like
had to make sure that you were buying it.
Like I was shopping, I had other stuff in my shopping cart. Like, and he's like, no, I have to ring this separately from all the stuff that you have in your shopping cart, and then you can go pay for that other stuff at the front. So that's fun. That's fun. Wife says one of the guys that did makeup on Hannah's friend got arrested for kissing a 16-year-old girl. It's on Snap News. LOL. Oh, couldn't wait to tell me. That's crazy. Well, if you did it in California, you get arrested, but you do it somewhere else, like Mississippi. Hell.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, I think in like Kentucky. The That's what a lot of people, I think, that even live in the United States don't realize is that it's like a 50-50. I don't know if it's like a 50-50 split, but I think more states have like age of consent at 16 than 18
Yeah,
or something.
and more have them at 16. Some of them have it at 15. I think Mississippi's one
It's
of
just
the
more
ones.
normalized because in California it's 18, and that's where most movies are made.
Exactly. And that's where Hollywood is. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I'm going to jail because I kissed a bunch of underage girls. Anyway, hope you guys had a wonderful week. Thank you guys so much for watching the podcast and being here and being a part of it. And Prince and everybody, thanks for all the articles. Anything you want to plug, Czar?
No.
No. I've been working on my cyberpunk stuff still. Wise and Sassy Podcast is on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Point and Click Podcast YouTube too. It needs some love. We have no love there, so go love it. But other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Welcome to the podcast. Czar salesman.
We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
There's a couple of good guys. Virtue signaling the light away.
It smells like wet dog. We pretend people care about our opinions. We pretend people care about our opinions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Point Click Podcast. There's a couple of good guys. Virtue signaling the light away. So stay woke, stay fresh,